wind energy project in Sudan has been working diligently to encourage the generation of electricity from wind power. This workshop was set up to promote the deployment of wind energy technologies and to develop a Sudan Wind Atlas for incorporation into the global geographic system. The workshop took place in Khartoum at the Ministry of Water Resources, Irrigation and Electricity, where, on the first day of the workshop, the company EMD International AS presented the latest update on the Sudan Wind Atlas. On the second and third days of the workshop held at the Corinthia Hotel, discussions continued and training of the Sudanese cadres on how to properly interpret the data generated by meteorological stations and how to best develop and benefit from this data.
We are here to attend a presentation by EMD International AS on the Sudan Wind Atlas updated for 2018 EMD. Having carried out the necessary research and work, can now share the revised Wind Atlas with us and get feedback from Sudanese experts, the representative of different universities and various other institutions associated with both Wind Atlas and wind studies in general.
The first Sudan Wind Atlas was established in 2012, based on then available meteorological data. Since then, and with the establishment of more than 15 meteorological stations, it is now possible to depend on reliable data to update the new atlas and accurately identify the best locations to install wind power plants.
The primary objective of the Wind Atlas is to identify those locations where wind speeds are suitable for the establishment of wind power plants and the feasibility of these stations to generate electricity viably. Fortunately, Sudan has numerous high wind areas such as northern and western Sudan and the Red Sea region. The Wind Atlas is now in its final review stages before completion, after which it will be the prime resource of information for all the investors and decision-making within the electricity sector for the implementation of wind energy projects, utilizing either government funding or foreign investments.
The selection of the Danish company EMD to carry out the work was achieved through a local and international competitive tender process. EMD was chosen for being a leading company in the sector and for the quality of its wind data resources and the accuracy of its mapping.
Today, with the workshop that we have been doing here, we have showed that there's a very nice potential for wind energy in Sudan, and we also try to show how we can work with the data and having the local stakeholders here accessing the data and actually looking into the very interesting sites that are there.
The final results show a very good potential for the large areas of the country, particularly along the Red Sea coast and also large areas inside inland in the country. We're very happy of the results, and there's definitely a lot of potential to be tapped at in Sudan. So we look forward at this point to have possibly new measurements coming in to further validate our results, but most importantly to provide information in order to start finally some nice projects, wind energy projects in the Republic.
The Wind Atlas has shown there are very promising high wind speed areas in the northern region, the Red Sea coast and areas in western Sudan that are all suitable for establishing major wind energy power generation plants.